What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing all of my favorite things that I get from Amazon. This can be stuff that I either like regularly purchase all the time and like replenish, but some of the things are just standout things that I've purchased from Amazon that I think are amazing and I think that you will like too. So they are having their Prime Day sale right now. It's the 16th to the 17th, I think. I was already going to be doing this video. I just pushed it up so that we can talk about it while the sale is going on. I actually have no idea if any of the things that I'm going to show you today are even like a part of the Prime Day sale, but I just figured if you're on there shopping anyways, you might want to know what my favorites are. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and let's just jump right in. Okay, we're just going to start with this Amazon tank top because I'm obsessed. This is this like workout tank top here. I need to wash it. I've got like my makeup on it. But I really want to get this in other colors. They have it in white, they have it in purple, they've got it in black. It's so cute and so flattering. It's a little bit cropped. It probably hits like right at my belly button. It does have a built-in bra in here with some bra cups. I think it's so cute, comfortable, but also like I feel like it's one of the only tank tops that doesn't like show off my entire body. Like something like this I just wouldn't wear to work out. I feel like my boobies are just like out for the world to see. This is high neck, so it covers that, and it also covers my back. So this is what the back looks like. It's basically the same as the front, so it's not like an open back tank or anything like that. I just think it's so cute, so flattering. When I wear it, I feel very comfortable, and I can't say that about a lot of different like athletic wear tank tops. It's just so cute, and for the price, it's amazing. I feel like it's just like Lululemon. So I will link this down below, and let me know what color I should get next. I'm thinking white. It'd be nice to just have a crisp white tank top, but I don't know, there's so many colors on there that I'm having a hard time deciding on what to get next. These are very, very similar to the Lululemon Align leggings. I do think it is a little bit of a thicker material. I do get the crop length just because I'm so short. I'm 5'2", so if you don't have that issue with leggings being too long, just get their regular leggings. But if you're short like me, you would prefer the crop length because then it would just hit you right above the ankle. But I have these in the navy color. I think they're so cute, and this as a set is so cute, and it really does look just like Lululemon for a fraction of the price. Next up, I feel like everyone and their mom talks about these now, but I got these back in 2018, I think, maybe 2019. These are the Element electrolytes, and even in my personal life, I feel like I'm talking about these specific electrolytes with everybody. My favorite flavor is the raspberry. I've got Ruben drinking these. I have one of my close friends drinking these, my mom and my dad. My brother even was asking me about these because my parents were talking to him about it. They're just so good. So I put them in about 16 ounces of water. I like it like that because it is so flavorful and it's like super salty. But Ruben puts it in like a lot of water, and he said that he likes it better like that. But Ruben specifically, he's been working outside in this weather, and it's been like so hot and humid, and he was getting like muscle cramps and was just exhausted from the day. And so I was like, here, I gave him this, and he said he actually felt really good and he stopped getting muscle cramps. Same with my dad. He was getting muscle cramps, started taking his electrolytes, felt better. Especially during this time of year when we're all out in the heat more regularly than normal. It's nice to get in your electrolytes and take care of yourself, and it tastes really freaking good. So another like health wellnessy thing is this bone broth. This is kind of random. I don't actually drink these all the time, but this is the best tasting bone broth I have ever had. And I like, bone broth is disgusting, right? This actually tastes good. This actually tastes like soup. So this is one pack. So you can do one whole pack or split it. I'll heat up my water on the stove and then put it in my cup, pour in the mix, and then I grab a frother and I froth up the mix, and it tastes so good. If you've always wanted to drink bone broth, but like you could never get on board because of the taste, or if you do like bone broth, I still would recommend this because it just tastes so good. I have the chicken flavor. I haven't tried any other flavors, but it just tastes amazing. I highly recommend. Sticking with like the food category, I've talked about this before, but I'm obsessed with this, and Ruben especially is obsessed with this. This is the mole that we get. It is incredible. This is what it looks like. I will link it down below. The way that we prepare this is on the stove, and I will put, sometimes I'll only use like half at a time, but I'll mix this in with a little bit of chicken broth, and then I'll also do a little bit of water, mix it up so it's kind of like that thick, not necessarily like a paste, but kind of just like a thick just think of like thick melted chocolate. That is like the consistency that you'll want this to be at, and you just heat it up on the stove. The only downside about this is that to get to the mole in here, you have to go through like 3 layers of plastic, and once you get in there, it just gets all over the place. So do not wear anything nice when you are preparing this because it will get stained and ruined, but it's so worth it. It's so good. We eat this with chicken. We put it on like our steak for steak tacos. We put it on our tamales. Oh my gosh. Put a little mole on your tamales. It is so good. I'm gonna share a couple of beauty things that I get from Amazon all the time. These are things that like when I'm out of it and I need to replenish, I just get it on Amazon. So first things first is my concealer. Love the Infallible concealer from L'Oreal. I have the shade 370, and when I'm fair, I use 350. I just love this concealer, and I love getting it on Amazon because I can get it the next day. Next up is my mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I'm obsessed with this. I feel like I'm gonna zoom through this really quickly. It's just like my favorite mascara, you guys know. And then my nail polishes. Anytime I need a new nail polish, I just get it on Amazon, and I feel like sometimes on Amazon you can get the ones that are discontinued and that like you can't get at Ulta or anything. So, but my favorite one that you can get wherever is Put It in Neutral. This is just like my go-to nude nail polish color. It kind of goes on like a pinky nude, especially when I have on a tan. It's like very pink, but when I'm more fair, it definitely kind of like blends more into my skin tone. And then I figured I would share what I have on right now just because my nails are red right now. This is Red Veil Your Truth. It looks just like Big Apple Red from OPI, which is like their true bright red color. But I love just getting my nail polishes on there because, I don't know, stuff like that, it's like a one-off thing that I need and I don't want to like go out to the store. You know what I mean? So it's nice to just add to my Amazon cart. And then once my cart gets full enough, then I'll place an order. Do you guys do that? Or do you guys just like buy now, buy now, buy now? I like to let things sit and kind of like marinate in my Amazon cart. And I'll do like one order for the week, you know, if that. Sometimes for the month, like I'll really let that, and like Ruben will add stuff too. Anyway, next is my self tanner. You can get Loving Tan on Amazon, and this is my favorite. Today, last night I used the 2 Hour Express, and this is the result. I actually think that it looks pretty darn good. I've been using their regular formula, which is what I've always thought that I preferred, but this is the 2 Hour, and I think it looks pretty good. I feel like it looks super natural. So this is the 2 Hour Express. I'll link both down below because I like the 2 Hour and the original, and I always get the ultra dark. Always, always, always. I use their mitt. I use their like removing glove. If you want like a full video on how I tan and everything, I'll link my spring glow up video either up in the info card or down below in the description box. So you can check it out. I go over like all my tips and tricks and how I do my tan in there and everything. I wouldn't even necessarily say that this is a favorite because I've literally only used it once, but everybody talks about this freaking foundation and I enjoyed it. I just need to get a different color. So this is the Tier foundation. It's a cushion foundation. You can apply it with the cushion itself, or you can apply it with a brush. But this is what it looks like. Apparently it's like one of the #1 foundations on Amazon. I would say this gives like a natural finish, but very full coverage. I did get 24N Latte, which is like one of their neutral colors, but I'm definitely gonna have to get a cool tone color because their neutral toned colors are very warm. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. I will have to try like a cool tone to undertone one just to see how it goes because that was just so warm. This is actually new, but it is a favorite because I have tried it before. I've tried this at Amanda's house, and ever since you guys have been asking me about it and asking for a link for it, but I never ended up buying it myself. And lately I've just been thinking, oh, I need to clean my brushes. I need to clean my brushes. And I was like, bitch, buy the freaking thing. So this is the most unique brush cleaning tool, and I'm so happy to finally have it. So let me take it out of here so you can see what I'm talking about. So what you do is you put your brush cleaner in here, and then you attach your brush to this. These are all of the different attachment sizes for your brush. So you plug the brush into the attachment that it fits, and then you plug it into here. This has batteries in it, and when you press this, it spins your brush like freaking crazy. But you wanna make sure that you have it all the way in here first. When you press it on, it like rotates in the cleaner and then you lift it up and it dries it. So then your brush is not only completely washed, but it's completely dry at the end as well. If you want a video on how I use this, let me know. It is the coolest contraption. I'll link it down below. I think it's amazing. When she showed it to me, I was like, what is this nonsense? Like, this is insane. I can't believe I never knew about it until recently. So this is the best brush cleaner ever. And I think what I like about it especially is because like one of the biggest hassles when you're cleaning your makeup brushes is having to lay them flat and like position them nicely so that they dry nicely. If you don't position them nicely and you have them kind of like bent weird, then your brush is going to be shaped like that and it's super annoying. What I love about this is that it dries your brush literally instantly. So then you don't have to worry about shaping it all nicely and whatever. And it's not like as time consuming as washing your brushes normally is. So highly recommend this. It is so nice. And now I'm really looking forward to washing my brushes. I have a couple of other fashion things to show you. So first up is this purse that Ruben calls my tortilla warmer, which it kind of does. Like it literally looks a lot like what we have in our cabinet. So this is just a purse that I whip out during the summer. Like there's nothing going on in here. It's just like empty, but it's so cute. And I think that it just really makes every outfit look just extra adorable. So they have a bunch of different versions of this purse on Amazon. I got this a couple years ago, so it's been a while since I've ordered it, but I looked recently and they have so many things that look identical. This is something that I have not worn yet, but it just came in last week. I had this in my save for later in my cart because this was originally $80. And it was 50% off recently. So I finally ordered it, but I've been wanting kind of like that old money style watch. Like I really wanted like a gold rectangle watch. I have to adjust this still. This is just so freaking pretty. I'm obsessed. Let me show it up close. Isn't that just so beautiful? And on Amazon, they've got like a bunch of other ones that are like cheaper, some that are more, but I wanted something that was like kind of in between. I didn't want it to look too cheapy looking. You know when you get something that's like gold and it looks very like orangey yellow? This still looks really nice, especially I think because it was like normally like close to $100. So it was that like a little bit nicer. I'm glad that I got it when it was 50% off. Hopefully it's still part of the sale. And I just think it's so pretty. I feel like a woman, like with these red nails and this watch, excuse me, I'm obsessed. So cute. So once I adjust this, you're gonna be seeing me wear this all the time. I wanted to share it while I was in like the fashion part of this video because even though it's new for me, I love it. I also wanted to share my platform sandals again. You guys know that I love these. I didn't bring them up here because it was raining earlier today and they're all full of mud. But I've been wearing these constantly. They really help with my plantar fasciitis that I have in my left foot. They have this great arch support and I feel like they're my most comfortable shoe out of all of my shoes. And when I got them for like $15. We got a bunch of different colors. I also have them not in a platform. I'll link those down below too because I understand like some people don't want that platform. I'm short, I'm only 5'2", so I like having that extra height. Yeah, those have been like my go-to shoe all summer long so far. I've been obsessed. Moving on to home stuff. I have a couple of mugs here. The first one is this one that I am actually drinking my coffee out of right now. This is this like beautiful floral mug. Anytime someone comes over and I am drinking out of this mug, they ask where it's from. I'm like, oh my God, it's from Amazon. And they're always like, really? Wow. I think maybe because it looks like very vintagey, but this is it up close. It's so just pretty. It's such a pretty mug. I love it. And then you know what's coming. It's Thick Nick. This is my Thickless Cage mug. I'm in love with this. This is the best mug to ever exist, and it just brings me so much joy. Nicolas Cage is one of those actors that I just used to really not like. I felt like, oh, he's just like in so many things. And then he made a movie about that, about himself and like being in so many movies. And I just, lately, it wasn't even that movie, it was before then, but just like seeing how he's just like really just, he's a hard worker, and it completely flipped my opinion about him. Like I just admire his work ethic. He's just like putting himself out there, working nonstop. Like I think in 2023 he did like 5 or 6 movies. That's insane. Anyway, I love Nicolas Cage now. He's one of my favorites. And I've got him in this amazing bod. on this mug, and it just brings me so much joy. So Nicolas Cage. Next, this is a cup that actually is from Crate & Barrel, but I wanted to share it here because Amazon has so many things like this. I'm obsessed with anything that's like ribbed like this. I have a ribbed vase downstairs that I have my flowers in that I love. I see these cups on Amazon all the time, so I wanted to share mine, and I'll link something similar that's from Amazon down below, because if this is your style, if you're into this kind of thing, then definitely check out Amazon because they've got like the same thing. I'll link these down below too. These are from Crate & Barrel if you're curious. Next up, I have my jars. These are for my pantry, and actually very soon I want to go through my pantry and just do a cleanse of my pantry, because when I first organized my pantry, I did like what I thought I would want to do, but now that I've lived here for so long, it's like, okay, we need to just take everything out and start over. One of the things that I love are my jars. So I've got these jars, they're from Amazon. They have the suction, which is very important. I'm not even gonna try opening that. You wanna make sure that when you have jars, you get the suction. I made that mistake at first because things will go bad if you don't have the suction. Here I have those bone broths in this one, super cute. But yeah, I love these jars. I think they're so cute. But the mistake that I made when I did my pantry at first and organized everything was that I filled these jars with things that I like wasn't using. Like I've got like macaroni and chia seeds. It's like I wanted to be that bitch that like had like her pastas and her chia seeds and blah, 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 all her nuts. I filled so many nuts in there, and I don't even eat nuts. So I need to go through my pantry and just like get rid of everything and like dump out everything that's old and expired and kind of start fresh and fill my jars with things like this, things that I actually use. If you want that video, let me know. I think that would be really fun. But anyway, that was like such a long way of saying that I really like these jars. I think they're cute. I think they're pretty. I just need to like utilize them better. Next up, I have these coffee table books. Now, I'm not even huge on this kind of style anymore, just because I'm kind of more into just like, if you have a book that you like, keep that out. If you see one when you're out at like an antique store, get that. Just really making your space more individualized. I feel like my decor can definitely go more, what's the word? Trendy and like what's popular now. And I've kind of tried to just stray away from that. At least going forward, when I buy things going forward, I want it to be a little bit more personal and not so like cookie cutter what you see on the internet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, this goes against everything that I just said because these are very popular coffee table books. I think I just prefaced all of that to say at the end of the day, still get what you like, because even though these are very trendy, popular coffee table books, I love them. You know what I don't love that I have that was trendy were like the Tom Ford coffee table book. I hid that away. I had like a Chanel one, a Louis Vuitton one. I hid those away. But these stayed. I really like these, and I actually like what's inside of them too. So the first one is the Architectural Digest book. Love this. I love the aesthetic of it. I love how simple it is. This just sits on my TV stand. And then this one as well. This is the Still book. Love this. Both of these I got on Amazon, and they're great to just like flip through and whatever, even though nobody ever does. It just kind of sits up there for decor purposes. But I know those are very popular books, especially for like it being a coffee table book. But yeah, I wanted to share them because I really do love them still. And that's a good thing to remember too. Even if something is very trendy and maybe things are getting hate right now for being like a beige home or whatever, at the end of the day, if you like it, fuck everyone else, then you like it. You know what I mean? It doesn't actually matter. So yeah, those are technically very like trendy beige home items, but I still really like them and I'm gonna keep them out. Next are my bathroom curtains. These are one of the best purchases that I've ever gotten from Amazon. The rod and the curtains themselves are from Amazon. They're beautiful. They're great quality. They remind me so much of the Pottery Barn curtains that I got in my that I have in my filming room, but a fraction of the price. They're just as nice. They're just as thick and durable. They're beautiful. The only thing is, I do like the rod. I like that it's white because I wanted something to just like blend in with the wall. But I would say that the rod that I got in my filming room, is way nicer. It's way thicker. It's way more heavy duty. So I do recommend like maybe something a little bit more heavy duty, but this one definitely works for the space. I just wasn't trying to splurge too much in my bathroom, unlike the curtains and everything. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of these curtains. They're just one of the best, I was gonna say investments, but it wasn't even an investment because it was so inexpensive. But it was like one of my favorite home decor things that I've done with my home. And then last but not least is my puzzle board. I showed this in my last vlog and I've had so many questions about that. Anytime I show my puzzle board, I'll get questions about like where it's from, how I like it. I love my puzzle board. It's so great, especially if you have a lot of people working on a puzzle. It swivels around. It also has a clear mat that can go over it when you're done with it, or like in the meantime, like while you're working on it, so you don't lose any pieces. It has drawers on the side, so when you're organizing your puzzle for like different colors, like I always put all my edges together and then all the different like color schemes together and I put them in the drawers. So then it's all organized. And then in the meantime, when you're not using the puzzle, you can close up the drawers and then move the table. And it's not like a hassle. You know what I mean? You ever just like have your puzzle on your table and you're like, oh shoot, now I need to use my table. What am I gonna do? This really helps with all of that. I'll also link the puzzle that I'm working on right now. I'm not done with it yet. It's 1,000 pieces, but it's a beautiful puzzle. It's kind of like this Italian, like, I feel like it's an Italian vibe, but like on a coast. It's like this beautiful like vintage home. It's so pretty. I'm not done with it though. I feel like all of the puzzle pieces are like starting to blend together in my mind, but it's such a beautiful like summery puzzle that gives like, it just gives like coastal Italian vibes. I love it. But that's, I think, is everything for this video. These are all the things that I just really love, things that I pick up all the time, things that really like stand out in my mind when I think of like the things that I've gotten from Amazon. I know that there's like a million other things that I've gotten from Amazon that I just love. But these are just the standout things for me right now. I should do this video like every few months just to share like what I use from Amazon, because if you're like me, you get a lot of things on there for your life. But yeah, that's everything. Let me know what your favorite things are from Amazon down below. And if you're gonna be shopping the Prime sale, again, I don't know if any of this stuff is even included in that. I just thought this would be a good time to share my favorite things since I was planning on doing it anyway. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you soon. Bye.